So yeah, I wanted to say thank you, right? Because the closing rate was 63%. I remember that when I started having this conversation, right? That you told me I was in about 20% or something of that 60%. And at that time, a few months ago, I didn't believe it. Yeah. Because yeah, I never done it and was getting started. But yeah, but little with the training and the practicing and reviewing the material and all this stuff, the closing rate has been going up. And yeah, last month it closed 63%. And yeah, it was cool. Cool that when you said you can close at 60 and then I did it, yeah. So yeah, that's a cool feeling.
That's amazing, man. Congratulations. That's really good. That's really good. That's awesome. Now we're gonna make it consistent, right? Is seeing what's possible, and then we just gotta make sure we keep all these standards because it's very easy to loosen up. It's very easy to get comfortable.
Mhm.
So good for you, man.
Paulo, one thing in let's imagine, right, that you were doing the triage, and when you're qualifying the prospect, would you just tell them so the range for the coaching program, right, the mentorship, in this range, and where are we landing, right? If the person has the funds, but you make sure that the big answer, yeah, I'm on that range. You need to make sure, right, that the prospect.
They have to answer. They have to. Do you want to do a role play and you try to be slippery? You try to avoid the question, and I am
Yeah,
the
yeah,
closer.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so let's go. So
Mhm.
okay, cool, awesome. One thing that's very important for us as well is we explore your point B. Where do you want to be? Point B, right? But in order for us to know whether we can help you, we really need to know also your point A. We need to know where you're starting, right? So it's important for us also to know not only what you're doing, where you're at, but also in order to make money with the business, it takes money to make money, right? It is that's the nature of business. So, and if it's another offer that is not business, you could just say something else. You could say, but in order for you to get to where you want to be, it takes an investment of time, energy, money as well, right? You get the help you need. So at this moment, what kind of funds or capital have you prepared or set aside to invest into your YouTube automation business? Just so I have an idea of where are you starting, because everybody's starting different points. So what does that look like for you?
So you mean for the mentorship?
Yeah, for the mentorship in general, when it comes to starting your YouTube automation business, what kind of capital, what kind of funds are you prepared to invest?
Well, it depends. And I would like to see the program, right? What you're
Mhm.
offering, and yeah, to
Oh
see.
yeah, forget about us. Just remove us from the equation. Because if you truly want to help, if you truly want to get help from someone, you will find someone. Doesn't have to be us. So what kind of capital do you currently have access to or have you prepared so when the right person comes, you can invest into your business? Just so I can point you in the right direction. Is it $100 that you've saved? Is it $1,000 that you've saved? Is it 10,000? Everybody's different.
Mhm. Yeah, I have some savings. I'm not sure exactly the amount,
Yeah, but
but
ballpark, more or less, what do you feel you could invest? More or less. It doesn't have to be the exact number.
and is a possibility, right? An option to see what you have to offer and the investment, the price, so I
Maybe,
can plan to come up
but
with the funds.
maybe, but you're putting focus on us. Just forget about us. We don't exist, right? Because there are other coaches as well, right? So if it's not us and you truly want to get help, you will find someone. So when you find the right person, it's important to know your starting point to be able to guide you in the right direction, right? So what kind of budget do we have at this moment to invest into a coach? Is it $500? Is it $1,000? Is it 5,000? Where are you?
Yeah,
You can be real with me. I'm on your team. If I can help, I can
yeah.
help if I can.
I would say currently about 500 currently.
No, 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 no. Don't give me don't tell me anything.
So,
Just be
sorry,
difficult.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
What is it again? Um, this how I do things is I always I need to come up with a plan. I need to organize myself, and that's why I need to know the price first to see
Yeah,
if this is what
sure.
I want to invest, right?
Yeah, for sure. No worries. But for example, imagine I say, okay, it's $100,000. Then you're gonna say, oh, I can't, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But the thing is that it can be $100,000, but also can be $1, right? So if I say it's $1, you might say, yeah, but that sounds too cheap. What is that? Is that a book? It's a paper with instructions, right? So it really depends on where you're at. So I'm going to give you some context, okay? Just so that you know the context. So I've been in the game, I've been in this industry for more than 3 years, and I know all the coaches, and there are great people. When I'm not going to say we're the only ones. No, there are great people, but there are bad people as well. Okay. And in my experience, what I found is that the great coaches, they are in this range of $1,000 to $5,000. If you want to work with good people, it's going to be minimum $1,000 to $5,000. If it's less than $1,000 for coaching, I will be careful because these typically are not pros. They are newbies. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want a good coach, it's between 1 to 5K. So when you listen to that range, how are we landing in that range? Are we in the range of 1,000 to 5,000 that we could invest right now? Or we are very far away from that range?
As I mentioned before, I'm not sure exactly how much, but I'm
Okay,
maybe in
that's
the
okay.
lows.
No worries. So what I'm hearing then, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm on your team. I want to help you. So what I'm hearing then is that right now, even if you find a good coach, we are not at a place where we can invest at least 1,000. 1,000, we're not there. Is that correct?
About what I have currently, maybe it's not gonna be enough,
It's not going to be
but
enough. 1,000 is too much, right? It's tight. 1,000 is, I will have to save 3 or 4 months.
yeah, maybe 2 months.
Okay, okay. That's no worries. So if we're not at a place where we can invest surely 1,000, I'm going to point you in a specific direction. I have some
But
thoughts.
but
Do you want me to share?
this 1,000 is the total investment.
Minimum investment. Yes.
What do you mean minimum? Is to get started or the full price of?
Yes. To get started, minimum with a good coach is going to be minimum 1,000. Yeah.
And that's the total amount of the program.
No, that's the lowest part of the range. The range is 1 to 5,000. Not in the program, in the industry. There are different programs, right? But less than 1,000 minimum is not a good coach. It's bad quality.
I'd like to get started,
But
and then I need to continue paying monthly, right?
it depends. It depends on which program you join. With terms, there are programs that are 2,000 and you can do 1K and 1K. There are programs that are at 5,000 and you can do 2.5 and 2.5. It depends, right? But right now, you are not at a place where you can confidently invest 1,000, right? Is that correct? We're not there yet.
Yeah, in the sense that available, right? Maybe I'm not there
Yeah,
yet.
available to pay right now, 1,000. Boom. We're not there
Yes.
yet, right?
No, but if I like everything what is inside the program, I can come up with the funds. Maybe I can borrow from my friend or the
Oh,
cash for a
when?
credit.
Well, like 3 months from now, right?
No, maybe a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Why?
why.
Why?
Mhm.
How so?
Because this is something that I want to do, and I need to know the information, the details in order to organize
Yeah,
myself.
I understand. I see. It makes sense. Okay, stop. You see how I got the information,
Mhm.
right? I just dance with them. Okay, you want to dance? Let's dance. But I'm gonna get the information.
Mhm.
You see? So you see, at the beginning, I'm open. What kind of funding do you have? I don't want to tell you. Okay, here's the range. I don't want to tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna assume you don't have the minimum range. Okay, so what I'm hearing, you don't have the range. You don't have at least 1,000. I'm gonna assume, and they're gonna say yes, correct, or they're gonna say they have it, but blah 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 blah. They're gonna give me the information. You can do that as well in your triage calls. You know, and you see, pretty chill, closer, no confronting. Yeah, sure with you, but I'm getting the information.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like they for sure need to say like,
exactly. They have to answer. They have to. You are not gonna leave the call without telling me. Hey, you see, just stay patient, just lean back, and then I just use my formula. You know, I ask you for the money, I give you the range, and then I assume you don't have the minimum of the range. And at some point, you're gonna tell me because I'm on your team. We're on the same. We're on the same side. I want to help you. You know.
And in the case, for example, that they fill the form, right? And in the form, it's a like, they have like, for example, the range is between 2 to 10K, right? And sometimes they say like, no, I don't have the funds, but like people lie. Sometimes they lie. So
Of
in
course they
that
lie.
sense, we need to mention the form or not?
Don't mention the form. Just ignore the form. Just ask them. Just do this because I'm gonna tell you the opposite of what you see. The other day I had a call with a dating coach, and the guy put in the form. So we have different pricing. The guy put in the form 0 to 1,000. Okay, and I took the call. I took the call, and the guy was a millionaire. He was a millionaire. He confessed to me he was a millionaire 30 minutes into the call. A millionaire, a fucking millionaire put 0 to 1,000. Why? Because the ones that have the money, they don't want people to know. They want to. The true millionaires are not the ones that that have the Bugatti or the Rolex. The true millionaire is the one that is with a white T-shirt with the jeans, and you're like, this guy. I don't know. Those are the true wealthy people. The true wealthy people is not the guy that is in a restaurant in a very, very expensive restaurant and gives like a $50 tip, and it's like, hey, here's your $50 tip. Well done. And by the way, give me a bottle of champagne because I give you a $50 tip. That's not the wealthy people. The wealthy people is like, this guy is good. I'm just gonna leave $200 here, and I'm going to leave. I'm not gonna say anything. Why? Because I can. That's it. I don't have to show the guy that I have money. I have plenty of money. You did well. There's $200. See you. That's it. Right. So I don't believe anything on the form, anything. But I read the forms because sometimes you can read between the lines, right? I'm a student. I'm unemployed. And my range is from 2 to 4K. Yeah. Oh, we're going to see what's going on there because it's like 2 plus 2, 4. You know what I mean?
And in the case that throughout the discovery, they're giving you like a red flag, like, oh, I don't have the money. But also before doing the presentation, in the form, they wrote, right? That, yeah, I have the funds. So also like, oh, listen, you mentioned in the form that you have the funds. What do you mean about that? Also like to clarify before the presentation. When they're like giving you like red flags.
Like, if you see red flags, you have to financially qualify them in the discovery. You have to. You do not present if you see red flags. You cover the finances, you understand their finances, like I did, not forceful, not nothing, like understanding I'm on your side, get how much money they have, and then you make a decision. I'm going to present, I'm not going to present, I'm going to book another call. What am I going to do?
Right.
And you do it from a place of care. You do it from a place of care. You tell them something along the lines of, hey, like my goal is to help you point in the right direction. And in order for me to point you in the right direction, I need to know exactly where you're at. Because if you are at 2K budget and I point you in a direction that is 30K budget, am I doing a good job? I'm really doing this for you? No, right? So I want to help you. So they will understand that as well.
Yeah, that line was great. I will.
Yeah.
Translate
It's just like most times, guys, this is in general, okay? Most of the times that people give you resistance, in most cases, is because they don't know why you're asking. They don't know why you want to know that information. That's why they give you resistance. But if you tell them the reason, and it's a reason that benefits them, they will be the first one wanting to answer. The people are selfish. If it's for them, yes, I give you everything. If it's something that's going to benefit them, oh yeah, what do you need to know? Oh yeah.
Yeah, very helpful.
All right. You got it. Anytime.